couple of places on the patio as well.
Okay, I'm at Fort Myers, and as I'm looking, what station would that actually be called right there?
That's between table 14 and 15.
Between table 14 and 15, 4 foot off of the wall, we have a ceiling tile that's wet right there. We're going to check that guy out. And then you come straight across, and this would be over what station?
Table 44.
Table 44. We have another place. Actually, there's multiple tile right in that area, and we'll pop them out and take a look there as well. Okay, out on the patio, there's a TV here. It's labeled 52. Right beside that, the wall is really wet right there. So definitely, which I told you in the other video, how I want you guys to fix the top of that, where the flashing is. So we'll take care of that when we come back. We'll try to temporary it today, but the other ones right this minute inside the store, we're gonna try to fix those up today. Okay, this is by the main entrance. If you come straight down the main entrance, look up in here. Oh, and first thing I see, Freon line. Definitely got water in the system though. Look like friggin' stalagmite, whichever direction you're looking at it, I guess. Been leaking into there. This one must have a lightweight on it. It's like a little lightweight deck. So I do see some places that look like, but that Freon line right there, we'll have to. So it's a single Freon line going up right at this point. So we'll have to check that. That definitely does look like a roof leak. And the other one is basically right in line. So we'll check on the roof on that one as well. Right where that one single Freon line comes through right there. Check that, see if the hood's leaking or something like that. But I definitely see where water's been coming in. It's almost like a calcium or something. You see, now you can actually see on this one, most of the times when you see the AC duct, you know, you see something dripping from the bottom. This one here, actually, you can see where something's been dripping on the top of it and running around. So that makes me think, you know, we got more of a roof issue. Okay, when I get up on top, which I thought that was a Freon line inside there, which was insulated inside. And then I come up here, what it is, it's the condensation line run to the interior part of the store and then drains back, you know, to the drains or something like that. But what it is this guy's it's not fastened together. See, just move it up and down, and it's busted all around here. So we're gonna have to cut this open. I can't do this today, but I'll put some caulking around here where the crack is, where the water's getting in. And we're gonna have to see how they had this thing fastened. Because you actually see the movement there? All around here, it's all cracked open. So that's where the, see right there? That's where the water's going in. But I'll seal around it for today, and that's right in line with the other one too. So yeah, there probably would be a pretty bad leak, but we're gonna have to I'm gonna have to cut this area open, fix the, you know, because the insulation or the lightweight, whatever's right under here, is bad as well, and we're gonna have to replace that and then put a new system around it. Alright guys, when you're down here making these repairs on this pipe and stuff, bring some of the PVC glue and primer with you. Maybe a couple of the, this looks to be inch and a half pipe, a couple inch and a half couplings, and you know, get this guy to quit leaking here. I know it's AC stuff, but if you're going to be here anyway, might as well just fix it up. Check all these joints, make sure they stay together. This one was apart here. We just put it back together again. I think we need to realign. I'm gonna switch this guy out for that one. I think they got out of rotation the way they dropped. You know, we got around that pipe right there, Siliflex around that. I seen a little crack there. There wasn't no leak there right now, but make sure. This one here, we want to pull this guy apart. Pull it apart. If there's any bad, you know, substrate underneath there, whatever we got to do, fix that up, put it back, and Siliflex. Put, you know, maybe put 3 wraps around it or whatever it takes to reinforce it so it doesn't move. Okay, the one over at the table 14, I guess it was, she told me. I get inside here because that's going to be closer to the outside wall. And yeah, there's been a lot of water in here. So I start looking over this way here. And, you know, kind of the same thing like up here at Jacksonville. Let's see, which one was it? Oh, it's in there. Oh, there you go. See that one over there? See all that water running down from up there at the top of the coping? And there's been, you know, a lot of moisture inside here. We might want to think about doing like we did at Jacksonville years ago and put some vents in the side of this guy too, because this, no exaggeration, I bet it's at least 160 degrees and it's not hot out yet. So that's right there if you look at that. So we're 2, 4, 6 foot over, about 8 foot over. When I come out from the door, sure enough, look at here, coping cap joint, same thing. I run a bead of caulk on the top of it. We're gonna have to do the same thing we're having to do to all of them. So you know, we'll seal around this guy here too, but you know, the water's showing up higher, and you know, probably each one of the joints doing the same thing. So we'll have to do the same thing that we're doing at the other stores. Okay, he's sealing all the way up and around this, and hey, do that like you were doing a minute ago down in the bottom there, where you're kneading that around there. You see the proper way where he goes back and forth like he's welding back and forth? That's the way you use a friggin' caulking gun. Basically welds it around there. You sew it back and forth. Also known as kneading.